Hi everybody, it's Reverend Dan again for God a Minute, but I'm going to call this one God a Couple of Minutes. As you know, we opened our church a couple weeks ago for in-person worship at 10 o'clock, and so I wanted to get the feedback of a wonderful couple from our church who have been members,
42 years.
42 years. So this is Dick and Mary Lou Sanders, and they came both Sundays so far, and Dick reached out to me this week to let me know how comfortable he felt in worship, and I asked him if he'd be willing to do a God a Couple Minutes to talk about how he felt, to kind of inform all of you about how it went and how these folks felt as they went into worship. So my first question for you, Dick, is just how did you feel going into worship as you entered? What was the feeling?
Really, Dan, comfortable in every sense of the word. We knew from the video that you and Paul had prepared that adequate, more than adequate provision had taken place to make sure that our worship was going to be safe, that it was, in spite of the fact that it was going to be a tiny bit different, it was still going to be, we expected a worshipful experience.
Good. And so that was my follow-up question. So these wonderful folks said they felt safe, they felt we had taken all the necessary precautions and then some. So one of my concerns was that we would not experience worship because of all these parameters that we had put in place. So Dick, as we worshiped, did you feel that it was worship, and did you feel that Christ was moving in the midst of our worship, even with all the restrictions in place?
Of course. Mary Lou, don't you think?
Oh,
Did you not feel the same way?
Definitely. It was great to be back in the sanctuary.
It was, and the fact that Jeff was at the bench and Matthew at the keyboard to add the added dimension of worshipful, of some of the familiar music that we're accustomed to hearing, just really kind of supplemented the worship experience. Yep,
Good.
It was great, Dan.
And so my last question was, for those people out there who still are a little apprehensive, a little uncertain or unsure about coming back, what would you say to them in regards to their apprehensions?
We would love to see you in our midst and know that if in fact you come to worship, we understand a certain amount of apprehension on the individual's part on coming back to worship. All of that is understood, but I can assure you that you will feel comfortable in the surroundings, and perhaps even more comfortable, Dan, when you have the pleasure of seeing those individuals who you have worshiped with all of these years, again in person. No, you're not going to be able to give them a hug. You may be able to give them an elbow reading or something of that sort. Don't you agree, Mary Lou?
Definitely. Has to be one of
we would encourage every single individual watching this particular segment. And thank you, Dan, for coming over. We're glad to lend our thoughts, our prayers to this segment. But gee, folks, it'd be nice to see you in our midst come any given Sunday.
So I wanted you to hear that. People have been asking me, what's it been like? What are people saying? I figured I might as well talk with a couple who's come both weeks and let you get their feelings, let you hear their sentiments about the worship service. Boy, we'd love to have you come back and see in person, but if you're still not sure or uncertain or worried, don't forget, it's okay. You don't have to be there. We'd love to have you, but we still offer the parking lot at 8:30 and streaming at 11:25. But we wanted you to know we've done everything we can to keep you as safe as possible. And boy, as Dick said, we would love to see your faces again in worship. Come on back. Welcome home. Thanks for giving God a few minutes.